Retired NFL legend Eli Manning is making major plays off the field, and our Kira Phillips spoke with him about his latest project.
From being the captain for the New York Giants to becoming a captain for a new project, NFL legend Eli Manning is making sure Hackensack Meridian Health in New Jersey tackles kids' cancer. Eli is now promising to match donations made for groundbreaking pediatric cancer research, and that money is needed, desperately needed. According to Hackensack, only 4% of the national cancer research budget allocated to pediatric cancer research. Eli is joining me now to talk more about the project. Great to have you, Eli.
Thank you so much.
So tell us about Tackle Kids Cancer and why this is important to you.
Yeah, so Tackle Kids Cancer is a program that we started 7 years ago in 2015. We've raised over $20 million so far, and 100% of the donations raised go to help pediatric cancer research and clinical trials at Hackensack Meridian Health. So it's been an unbelievable campaign. It's really kind of a grassroots campaign. It's going out to the communities and going out to families and kids and schools to have, different setups and bake sales and different things that help their families and friends that are dealing with pediatric cancer. And that was really how it started, and it's grown into a great program.
So we mentioned only about 4% of the national cancer research budget is allocated to pediatric cancer. So how will this new project help change that?
Well, it's just, because pediatric cancer does not get a ton of, donations, we have to do it ourselves, and it comes from families, and it comes from people that are supportive of us, and have friends, have families that are going through tough times. And so that was the idea. For me, I wanted to help kids get healthy and get back to being in school again and being with their friends and playing sports. And I'm not smart enough to be a doctor or help in any way, but I can help raise awareness, raise money, and help try to find a cure. And that's really what it's all about. And all the money goes into these labs and these trials and clinical trials to try to find these cures so these kids can get back to being kids again.
And you do have such a platform, clearly, Eli. And I just want to know personally, what does it mean for you and to you when you get to meet these kids who not only look up to you, but they're battling cancer, and you sit down with them and you talk to them and you interact with them and, may get a chance to toss a football? I mean, how does that impact you?
Well, all these kids that I've met and been doing this for 7 years now, they're unbelievable. Their energy, their optimism, just their attitude on life, and all of them, just believe that they're going to beat this, and they're going to overcome this, and they're going to be better, and that's what you want. You want them to believe that, and because of the research and the funds we've raised, that's happening more and more. And I've met a bunch of these kids 7 years ago, are actually shooting a commercial today, and some of those kids that were in, that I met 7 years ago are in the commercial with me today for this campaign and for Tackle Kids Cancer. And so I've built friendships and relationships with these kids, and it's unbelievable to see them years later and back in school and healthy and happy and doing so great. Unfortunately, that's not always the case, and I've had the other side of that also. So there's still a ton of work to be done, but we are doing great things. We are helping kids for the future that are dealing with cancer, ensuring that they're going to get home and get healthy and back to their friends.
I'll tell you what, we'll keep following what you're doing in the donations, and hopefully the next time around we can have you on with some of these kids and they can tell us what it means to have you there and helping them. And Eli, we can't let you go without talking a little football. We saw that you already scored your dream guest for your Monday Night Football Manning cast, former President Barack Obama. I'm just curious, did you tell him how you could throw a lot farther than he could, but he probably told you he could dunk a lot better?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, former President Barack Obama was an unbelievable guest. That was the dream guest, like you mentioned, and he came in and he was unbelievable. He was better than I could even imagine. So we had a lot of fun. His Bears got a big win, and so it was great being on with him.
Did you learn anything about him that you didn't know?
He's funny. He's funny. I think, and when you see a president, you always see him. Usually you see him on TV. They're giving a very serious speech or serious talk and addressing the nation on something that's happening. But you get him in a relaxed atmosphere. He had a great personality. It was fun to sit with and chat for a little bit.
Eli, it was great to have you, and thank you so much for everything you're doing for those kids.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.